there's actually a chance that they could make more money in 2021 than their entire market cap. All right, everybody, welcome to the channel. Can You Do Any Better Investing? Part of the Can You Do Any Better network. This is an educational channel where we talk about all things investing. If you enjoy these videos, please do me a favor and smash the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. You can also ring the bell and get notifications when our new videos come out. I am Tom. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Today, I have a pretty strange story to tell you, so I'm really looking forward to getting to this one. It's been on my mind for a long time. Maybe somebody out there can shed some more light onto what is going on here. Today's video is on a company called BTBT. They are traded on the NASDAQ, stock ticker BTBT. They have taken a wild journey this year. So they're a Bitcoin miner, and all the Bitcoin miners have been on a bit of a wild ride just because of the ups and downs and big swings in Bitcoin. But these guys are on another level. So the first thing I want to show you is this is kind of why it refreshed my memory today and I wanted to do this video. So they were in the news today. BitDigital becomes signatory to Crypto Climate Accord. Okay, so they voluntarily signed on to this and they're going to agree to some oversight and they've set some goals. I think the goal of the whole thing is for this whole industry to be carbon neutral by 2030. So, this is something they signed up to today, and that was their headline today. However, this line right here represents January 4th. They were at almost $33 on that day. So things were going well for them. And you can see all of a sudden they start a downward spiral, and they're now down from a high near 33. They're in the high sixes. Let me show you what happened. So here we go. This is the Motley Fool. What happened? So what? Yesterday, J Capital Research said it may be short BitDigital stock because it believes the company is a fraud. To summarize, J Capital says BitDigital isn't mining Bitcoin. It has defrauded Chinese investors, and its management is either in jail or running from the law. Needless to say, those are gargantuan allegations and a big problem for investors if true. Inevitably, of course, then, here comes the lawsuit. So, February 1st, lawsuit filed. On January 11th, 2021, analyst J Capital Research published a report alleging that Bitcoin Digital operates a, quote, fake cryptocurrency business that is, quote, designed to steal funds from investors. Although BitDigital claims it was operating 22,869 Bitcoin miners in China, that is simply not possible. J Capital alleged that the Bitcoin business is completely fraudulent. Completely fraudulent. So if this is true, it's not bad for the stock. It means the stock is worth zero. The company put out a response. As a result of the recent dramatic rise in the price of Bitcoin, with the corresponding increase in our stock price, management is compelled to refute certain false accusations about the company and provide an overview of our Bitcoin mining operations, all of which is publicly available at the SEC's website, sec.gov. Now remember, these guys are traded on the NASDAQ, so they are subject to the Securities and Exchange Commission's rules, regulations, filings, etc. Information is being provided so that our Bitcoin mining operations can be better understood and independently verified. Our auditors have begun field work for our December 31st, 2020 audit, which is expected to be filed well in advance of the April 30th, 2021 due date. I'll give you an update that the auditors did finish that report, and I want to show it to you. So this is right out of their 10K SEC filing. This page right here is the report of independent registered public accounting firm. So this is the auditor's report. And here is their opinion on the financial statements. In our opinion, The consolidated financial statements present fairly in all material respects the financial position of the company as of December 31st, 2020. So this is the standard issue language for an audit report where, to put it in layman terms, you passed your audit. This is an unqualified opinion. They're saying there's no material mistakes. So this report was issued on March 30th, 2021. So now here you have an independent auditor that went in and did their thing. And, you know, they have filed this document with the SEC, so it's not like, you know, they did a press release or they're telling their buddies. This is the report they filed with the United States government. So they're saying, hey, everything looks okay here. So take that for whatever it's worth. So I searched high and low. I can't find any, other than the fact that now everybody under the sun is suing this company. I can't find anybody who's presented any further evidence that there's anything fraudulent here going on at all. Now, I'm not giving my opinion on that. This is not financial advice. I don't know if there is or there isn't, but what I'm telling you is here's the auditor's report filed to the SEC that says there's nothing fraudulent going on here. There's another thing that's causing some fear in this company. Mining assets update. So this is out of their March 31st. Now this is out of their first quarter 2021 unaudited report. Company owned 40,965 miners with a total maximum hash rate of 2.264.5 petahash per second or 2.2 exahash per second. Later in this same report, we see this. Miner geographic distribution as of April 29th, 2021. This is where their miners are located. China, 76.72%. In transit to or waiting installation in North America, 4.66%. So what's happening here is, and this is what the short report was talking about, they've got 35,000 miners in China, and those seem to be the ones in question. Bit Digital today enjoys one of the largest currently owned and operating fleets of any U.S. listed Bitcoin mining company. Now, there's not that many U.S. listed Bitcoin mining companies. To put it in perspective, on January 4th, before this report hit, Bitcoin was starting to have its nice run. It had a nice run up on that day. On January 4th, this company had a market cap approximately $1.2 billion. That was about half the size of Marathon and Riot. Today is a $349 million market cap company. So it's now closer to on the order of 1/10 the size of those companies, and they are mining more Bitcoin than those companies are. So something is out of whack. So that's an analysis of their market cap. Let's actually look at, real quick, let's take a look at their income statement for the first quarter of the year 2021. So revenue from cryptocurrency mining, $43.9 million. That is more than Marathon and Riot put together. So there's your revenue. Cost of revenue was about $12 million. So these guys are operating at around a 70% gross profit margin. Some of the others are actually a little higher than that. There's some in the 80s and there's some even higher than that. So, okay, but 70% gross profit, still fantastic. That's good stuff. These are fantastic results. Their income from operations in quarter one of this year is $25 million, and their market cap is $350 million. So, depending on what happens to the price of Bitcoin this year, there's actually a chance that they could make more money in 2021 than their entire market cap. This does not happen. So somebody's got to either tell us these guys are real or they don't exist. I don't understand why that's a complicated question. It seems like somebody ought to very definitively be able to give the answer to that. I don't know if there are large institutional money or hedge funds that are pushing the price of this down. I don't know. They don't seem to have a massive short interest. This is why I said it's a strange story. This is a real curiosity to me. I am invested in this company. At some point, in my opinion, performance is going to prevail. These guys are performing at a high level. They're getting on board. They moved their headquarters to New York City. They're working with the other miners. They signed the climate accord. And, if we get to, as we go on quarter by quarter, each quarter should look this good or better. So, if they get to the end of the year and they've made $100 million, somebody's going to have a hard time explaining why this company's worth $300 million as a market cap. So I could easily see a scenario, if they just get back to where they were, they're going to almost 5x just to get back to where they were on January 4th. I'm looking at, as an investor, you don't need your investment to 5x in 6 months, right? If this thing can double or triple, all those are grand slam home runs. So if it gets back to where it was, if somebody can come forth and prove that these guys are real, I mean, if you remember, the allegation is that they're not even mining Bitcoin, that they're a total fraud. So I believe this stock is mostly priced in at the marketplace thinking it's a fraudulent company. So I put some amount of comfort in an independent auditor's report, in SEC filings. So I guess time will tell as to where this goes. For full disclosure, I am investing in this, and I'm probably going to add to my position. Because like I said, all they have to do is get back to where they were, and it's a 5x. So, things could get even better than that. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know where all of this is going, but the upside on this one is just too huge for me to ignore. So anybody that knows anything about this, please feel free. I would love to have you comment in the comments section, and if I find out anything in the future, I will definitely be doing a follow-up video to this. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.